In this video, I'm going to show you how to do some video editing. Now, this is important because you'll be selling items that obviously other people will be selling across the internet on eBay as well. So what you want to do is you really want to help your products stand out more than everyone else. But not only that, I'm also going to show you how to watermark your products so other sellers can't just go ahead and click and download your images. And I'll give you some basic ideas, but it will be in your interest to not copy exactly what I do, but this is just to give you an idea so then you can add your own twist to it and make it unique to your store. So let's just look at this image over here. So this is the product from AliExpress. So just like before, we're going to go ahead and take a screenshot of this product. And what we're going to use is either you're going to use Giazzo, as I mentioned in the previous video, or you're going to use the snipping tool that if you just go onto Windows and you just type in snipping tool, you should have it, or search for snipping tool, you should have it either installed or you may just need to install it. And it's a free tool, snipping tool, but any screenshot tool will be fine. So what we're going to do is we're going to capture a screenshot of this image over here and we're going to save. And as you can see, I've already got this image saved over here. So let's just save this and then carry on. So I'm not just going to save this, cancel it here. And now, how do you edit this image? So what you're going to do is you're going to use a free web tool called Canva. And I will leave a link to it in the description of this video. And you don't need the paid software. You can just go ahead and use the free one. And once you're signed in, you're going to go ahead and create a design over here. Now you're going to click on custom dimensions. And the width and the length, you want a square image. So I just usually put 800 by 800 and then create design. And then now you can see that you've got a plain background over here, which is a plain white background. And we're going to use this. Now, the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and upload our image. So on the left hand side, click on uploads and then click upload an image. And then I'm just going to add the image of this cap over here. And you can just drag it across. Now, let's just say we want to put this as big as possible and as centered as possible because we really want this to stand out as much as possible and fill in as much space as possible as we can on this whole white background. And as you can see, this little purple line in the middle, that means that's the center vertically, and then that line going across, that's the center horizontally. So now we've got this image over here. How do you make it unique? So you can add a few extra things on there if you wish to do so. For example, you're pretty much going to be offering free shipping on all your products. So let's just say you go onto Google and you can type in free shipping PNG. Basically, PNG files have a transparent background. But the next thing that you want to do is you want to make sure that you're able to use these. So the best way to do that is you go ahead and click on settings and then click on advanced search and then scroll down over here and see where it says usage rights. We want to use free to use or share even commercially. Click on that. That means these are images that people have uploaded that we can use. So let's just say these ones over here, they don't really make sense. So let's just use a plain, right? The reason why is sometimes, a lot of the time, people associate planes with shipping. So let's just say this image over here, I'm going to use as an example. So let's click on settings. Again, let's just make sure that it's a commercially, so free to use, share, or even commercially, advanced search. Then we're going to go ahead and click on this and we're going to go ahead and download this. Save image as, then we're just going to save it over here and save. Now we're going to go back to Canva and we're going to upload an image and we're going to go ahead and upload this image over here. Now that the plane is over here, all you have to do is click on it and then you'll drag it over here. So you can just do something like this and maybe add it in the corner and then add text, add heading, and just put something like free shipping. And drag this. This is just to give you a basic idea. Obviously, you want to take your time and make it look a lot more cleaner, a lot neater, maybe add your own design. But here, people will be able to see on the front image, this picture over here, free shipping. Maybe you can add some extra text on there. Put worldwide. I can't spell. Worldwide. Move that there, make it a little bit smaller. Put the size as, let's just say 48. Maybe one more smaller, 42. Maybe one more smaller, 36. So free shipping worldwide. As you can see over there, but obviously you want to take your time, you want to make it look better, you want to make it look as good as possible, make it look as professional as possible. Maybe just have a look at a few other listings on eBay, other people, take some ideas off them and see what you can do to add it to your own. Obviously when you take your time to edit these images, you don't really want other people just to right click on your image and download. So in that case, what you're going to do is you're going to watermark text. Now to watermark your image so that other people don't steal it, what you can do is you can just add a heading, or you can select any type of text or font that you like and then just put your store name. So for example, let's just say your store name over here is, let's just put store name. Okay, let's just use that as an example. And how are you going to stop other people from stealing it? So let's put this in quite big text, like so. And then what you can do is just drag it to the middle and then put, see this little button over here where it says transparency? Go ahead and click on that and then maybe put something like that. That way people will see that your store name is now in the middle. So no one's really going to go ahead and download this image that you spent all this time editing. No one's going to go ahead and download it. Reason being is it's going to have your store name in the middle of the image and they're no longer going to be able to steal it. And you could do this, you can do a bunch of different things as well. So over here, let's just say, for example, I'm going to delete all of this and let's go ahead and add some more image over here. Desktop, let's add this one, let's add this one. So let's just say we wanted to add these, all three of these over here. So what we can do is maybe resize some of these. So now you can see that there's 3 images on there. Oh, let's make this one a little bit smaller. Right now you can see that there's 3 images on there. People can see, rather than, because you've got this product with 3 different designs on there, rather than just putting this as your front image, you can then do the same like this. And let's just say we wanted to add a text on there. Go add heading, we want to put store name over here, put it nice and big writing like so. And then we're going to drag it and see if we click on it. You can click on this little rotation button over here, rotate it, and then we can add some transparency on there. Now again, people will be able to see, maybe not cover the main design there, but you see no one's going to be able to now download your image. And then once you're done, just go ahead and click on publish, download, and then once you're downloaded, you can just go ahead and use this image as your main image. That way you're going to create unique designs for your products which are not associated with anything else on eBay, not associated with anything on AliExpress, not associated anything with CJ or Yakify. And also you're going to prevent people from stealing your images that you spent your time on, because you would have watermarked it with your store name on there. One thing that people say helps with the SEO of your products on eBay is if you rename the image using the same name that you use on the title of your product. So however you're going to title your product, just copy that title, rename your image with that same title. And many people say that does help with the SEO. However, there's not enough concrete evidence to prove this, but it's just something worth doing if you can do it. In the next video, I'm going to show you some even more advanced tutorials. Let's go over to the next video.